It's just about 6:20 and time now for what's trending. Well, face masks have been the necessary fashion accessory of 2020, and the latest trend is adding another dimension to them. That would be the sense of smell, which, as it happens, can disappear as a symptom of having COVID-19. Well, first there was a face covering that looked and smelled like bacon. That was the one we told you about last week. But now the custom mask from Jack in the Box can not only help protect you from the pandemic, it has the benefit of smelling like fried chicken.
Oh my goodness.
It's also a promotion for the fast food burger chain's new chicken sandwich, or perhaps it's better to refer to the new offering as the unchicken sandwich since it is plant-based. The mask is decorated with the new sandwich smiley faces and the Jack in the Box logo. The free face covering will be available on the chain's website at no cost starting on Friday while supplies last. So very cool there. I think my favorite part about the story is that they're giving them away for free. But I love the smell of fried chicken. It's one of my favorite junk foods, guilty pleasures. But I gotta say, I just don't know. Like, we were talking about the bacon mask. I don't know if I could do it. Just having people around me, like, would they get hungry? Would I get too hungry? I don't know.
I know I would get too hungry, so I don't know about you, Peter, but I know I probably wouldn't do it because even though it would smell good, my goodness, I'd be eating so much, my stomach would get bigger than what it already is right now.
Yeah, I totally get that. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, definitely. So there's finally one less thing to worry about in 2020. Murder hornets. You've heard about them earlier this year. Well, last week, scientists in Washington captured one of the flying terrors, put a radio tracker on it, and tracked down its nest. Then they spent the weekend pumping foam into the hollowed out tree where the hive was, wrapping it in plastic and filling the chamber with carbon dioxide to kill them. But before they did all that, scientists sucked out a few of the bugs with a vacuum so they could study them. And these guys, even though they're pretty sure they knocked out the first nest of Asian giant hornets, as the official name of them, discovered in the U.S., there's no guarantee there aren't others. In fact, it might be. The captured hornets will be used for research. The good thing is, murder hornet is just a nickname that's kind of been blown out of proportion. Asian giant hornet is the official name, and these insects got it for how aggressive they are to prey like honeybees. None of the researchers who destroyed the nest were stung. So Peter, yeah, so Asian giant hornets here, they're more deadly to honeybees, but they can be deadly to humans too if you really disturb a nest and really make them mad with stingers. Doesn't matter if you're allergic or not. I've heard before that if anyone gets stung by one of those things, it's an instant trip to the hospital, but I know the honeybees are the instant concern.
Yeah, I just remember earlier in 2020 when just seemed like, everything was going on. It was so crazy and the pandemic was just kind of starting up. And then, the story about the murder hornets came out, and I think it was, like you said, a little blown out of proportion. But it's good to see that they are learning more about them, that they were able to kind of eradicate that nest. And hopefully, yeah, we can avoid an invasive species kind of spreading throughout, especially one that could leave a nasty bite.
Yeah, start attacking them now so that way we don't have them all over the U.S., not only for us humans, but also our friends the honeybee too.
That's right. Yeah, we really love those pollinators. Well, from one creature to another, this one a little less creepy. It's a boy, a very big boy, 150 pounds at that. But don't worry, it's a rhino. Here he is hanging out with his mama, Kendi, at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. He does not have a name yet, but he's a very special little, or I guess big guy. You see, he's the white rhino, the world's second largest land animal, and a species with a near threatened status. So his birth boosts efforts to save the magnificent species, and he's actually the 11th white rhino calf born at Walt Disney World Resort. He'll join the rest of his rhino crew on the theme park savannah in the coming weeks, but oh my goodness, what a cutie pie there. They're one of my favorite animals for sure. Definitely aggressive though. You don't want to hang out with them, but definitely a sight to behold. It's just really cool. How far back their history goes.
Yeah, definitely aggressive to say the least. But look at those pictures, very cute too. So it's cool to see that we can learn so much about nature too. There's of course a bad side with the Asian giant hornets, but there's a good side here with the rhinoceros too. I'm sure they would not appreciate this chilly temperature.